Guys, welcome to the channel. This is an unplanned video, but sometimes the unplanned ones are actually the best. And as you'll see in a minute, the weekend just gone was a lot of fun. And there was a lot of mud about as well. A willing volunteer. Has he got it? This is my Sherp. It was built by Custom RC and it was fully scratch built. This was the very first one in the UK. As you can just see through the mud there, this one's serial numbered number 13. And I didn't ask for number 13, but 13 is actually my lucky number. I'm not sure how many have been built since I got this one, but I've had this over 3.5 years now. And it is by far not only my favourite RC out of my collection, but it's the one that's been used the most as well. Since owning it, I've done absolutely nothing other than clean it. I did have one hub broke and I just CA glued that, but I've done nothing other than clean it. It's been through mud multiple times, thick mud, sticky mud, wet mud. It's been in a huge lake. It's been in ice, snow. It's been pretty much everywhere. And although it's not unstoppable, it's certainly one of the most capable all-terrain vehicles, well, I've ever seen in RC form. And I think the actual full-size one is also extremely capable. The only thing this doesn't do, which would be really good, was if you could adjust the tyre pressures like the real one, so you could drop the pressures right down, but you can't. They're just fixed. They're still nice and soft and work really well. You can actually still order these and get them custom made. The wait time, from what I've heard, is quite long now. I've seen some people saying over a year. I think for me it was about 6, maybe 8 weeks, but that was very early on. And the price of them as well has gone way up. And that's due to a lot of things. I think the main one is getting hold of the materials and just material costs. I think, if I remember correctly, I paid about $650 for this. And if you take into account it's completely custom made and the performance of it, I think $650 is actually a good price. I went to an awesome event that was in a very muddy quarry. My word, this thing was fun. I took it out just to get a few shots for my general video about the event, and I ended up like running it for ages. Hence why you're now seeing this video, because I got some really good footage and I thought it was probably about time that we'd done a little update. And I did manage to get it the most stuck I've ever got it. It was the thickest mud I've ever seen, and you'll see that clip in a bit. Anyway, this thing has been to all the East events so far, and it is a bit of a head turner. Everyone's interested in it. But this time I was able to run it side by side with the King Kong version. That's one that you have to build from a kit, and from what I've heard, it's a bit of a lemon and needs lots of tweaks and work on it to actually function correctly. This one, however, like I've mentioned, is over 3.5 years old and it's only ever been washed. At the end of this video, if you're interested, I'm going to clean it all up. I'm going to attempt to take the body off. And we're going to inspect inside and see what it's like after 3.5 years. And I'm probably going to make a couple of little changes. Got a pair of Sherps today. Got my custom built one and the King Kong. To the mud, Batman. We've got another little amphibious thing here as well. Easy. That's the Custom RC one. This is the King Kong, yeah. Oh yeah, it's not that deep, is it? You notice I sent him in first.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I'm slipping a lot.
Right, okay. Oh, right, okay. Don't go in there then if it's going to slip. I'll go in with mine.
Maybe actually.
Yeah, don't go in if it's slipping.
Pinion, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want you to. Well, take mine in there.
Let's see.
Yeah, like there.
Oh, like there. Like there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could have been a mistake. Willing volunteer. Has he got it? Oh, he's got it. That's it. Leave it there. That's right. I'll drive it from there.
Got it?
Yeah, it should. Well, should. Yes, right.
Wow. Sherpa rescue. Now.
Sherpa rescue by humans. Yeah, I was gonna say. Wow.
Well done, lads.
Thank you very much.
Where's the big puddle gone?
Yeah. Right. Let's go and get it washed. And you.
You're going to say like good friends from Top Gear. We're going to leave you behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was lucky, wasn't it? Lucky they were here. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Playing in the money. Tyres on that beast. Look at that. It might not work, but let's go. Oh, he's had me. He's had me. Oh, he's had me. Oh, that better not be a Traxxas. So as I was drying it there, it actually blew the front window out. It came unstuck, but that's given us access to see inside. Put a light in there. There you go, look. So it has been letting a little bit of water in. Looks like tiny bits just come down the side, and there's a little bit still damp down there. That's probably from just where I was washing it or from this weekend, but overall that's pretty impressive, the amount of times I've been out, like I said, in the snow, ice, mud multiple times, a giant lake. That is good. You can see it's powered by 4 individual motors, 2 ESCs, and you've got a big battery in the middle there. So that base unit is metal, and this top bit is 3D printed. I can kind of see how it's fixed on. My only concern about removing that top is doing some damage, although it might already be coming off a little bit anyway. Right, I'm going to have a play about this, see if I can take the wheels off, and then yeah, we'll be back once I've figured out what I'm going to do. So remove the wheels first. The caps are just sealed on there. There's just 3 screws that hold the wheels on, so all 4 wheels off. And it's lucky that front window came out, because that's the only way you can really access the nuts in there. So remove the screws that I think were holding it on. The ones at the back of it, quite difficult to access. Luckily my forearms aren't that big, so I managed to squeeze my arm all the way in. Just have a look in there. I'm hoping that I can get this off now. It might have some sealant on it, so maybe I took the wrong screws out. 2 fixings under there, and then there's one that goes on the top there. Now I've taken them 2 out on all 4 corners, so I thought that this was one whole unit, but that might be separate. Oh, I've got to be really careful with this because it's 3D printed. Right, I'm also going to take them ones out, I think. So that's all them out, but definitely sealed on there or glued. Let's do some careful levering in there. Oh no! Broke my handle. It's right, a bit of glue will fix that. Oh, a bit of movement, but I don't want to damage anything. It wasn't designed to be taken apart, was it? Which is fine, because it doesn't really need taken apart. I just wanted to make a few changes and clean it up a bit. After spending probably a good half an hour or more trying to get the top off, I decided not to, because I didn't want to damage it. It's all 3D printed. I'd already damaged it loading it into the van and got a little crack there. Didn't want to do any damage. I could access everything I needed to access through the window anyway. So I gave it a good clean up under the wheels. I put a load of sealant on there. Probably didn't need to, because as you saw, it wasn't that bad inside, but I did put a little bit of sealant on there. As I was trying to get the top off, it also split along there as well. So nice neat bit of sealant along there. I need to glue my handle on. I need a new rear hatch, because that's all broken off. I'm going to see if I can get the print files and print myself a new one. Listen to the noise today out here, look. Hang on. They had a massive skip of like metal and stuff stolen, I think. Anyway, the biggest change I wanted to do was change it to a pistol grip controller. Trying to record one-handed and drive like this is not easy at all. Whereas, as you can see now, look at this. Much better. I've turned the steering down a little bit so it's not too aggressive, but can now drive one-handed finally after 3.5 years. That's the end of this video. The reason I've left the wheel covers off is because I'm planning on maybe giving it a fresh coat of paint in, I don't know, maybe a different colour. Let me know what you think. I was thinking of going grey and green, leaving the bottom black and having the decals white, so it's like a Team TRC Sherp. Cheers for watching. I'll see you next time.